Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fast growing gear site on the web. In today's video, we're gonna uncrate the Alpinestars Hyde XT Drystar XF gloves. What's up, Speed Addicts fam? We're gonna tell you all about the Alpinestars Hyde XT Drystar XF gloves in today's video. Before we do that, subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. That way you're up to date with all of our gear reviews. You're getting our exciting new Versus series and even some shootouts coming your way soon. Subscribe, don't miss out. If you'd like to purchase the Alpinestars gloves that we're going to talk about in today's video, you should definitely do that at speedaddicts.com. And to make that super easy, there's a link in the description below. They'll take you directly over to the Alpinestars Hyde XT Drystar XF gloves that we're talking about in today's video. That is a mouthful. Alpinestars. And finally, my last shameless plug, come on down to the Speed Addicts Superstore if you're in SoCal and you want to shop Alpinestars in person. There's no better place to do it. We got the world's most epic helmet wall and Alpinestars from head to toe. What we have here, this is what Alpinestars would call a mid-season shorty glove. It does have a waterproof membrane, so it's a great fall spring glove. It is not insulated, but it does block some wind and it's going to keep the wet out. Price tag $124, CE certified, multiple colors available. So we're north of $100. We are getting that weather resistance and we're getting a fair bit of protection here. Size range small through 3 extra large to get your Alpinestars size. Measure around the thickest part of your palm, get a circumference, compare that to the Alpinestars sizing chart at speedaddicts.com and you will be on your way. Now, what I will say about this glove is that I'm finding it to run small. I can usually wear a size large, which is 8.5 inches to 9, and that is not happening here in this glove, the Hyde XT Drystar XF. I might have mixed up a few of that alphabet soup there, but what I'm finding is that this glove runs a little small. It does have stretch to it, but I would round up, okay? I'd round up probably about 1/2 inch and you'll be in good shape compared to what that sizing chart is saying. And of course, if you're gonna buy gear online, you're worried about fitting online, well, you don't have to worry if you shop at Speed Addicts, because we're gonna make getting the proper size if you miss the first time really easy with our hassle-free returns. Okay, back to the Alpinestars glove. So this is a combination of synthetic materials and some real goat hide here. Alpinestars likes to use the goat leather. We got that on the inside of the hand, on the fingers, and part of this thumb area. But we're gonna start on the back. So the chassis has a modular laminated Drystar XF liner. That's where the XF comes from. That's gonna keep the wet out of the glove. As we work our way back from the fingers, we have some of Alpinestars advanced padding across the back of your fingertips. We have some accordion on the first 2 fingers. And then you will notice here on the pinky and ring finger, we do have what I call the buddy wrap here. I would call this a stage 1 pinky to 3rd finger wrap here. They didn't do the top of the pinky, but they did it down low. Now, what is this about? This is about protecting your pinky from the terrible things that can happen in a motorcycle accident, and that's gonna stabilize that. It's a great feature, added safety. A lot of people that haven't seen it before are curious about that, but your pinky is exposed in a lot of motorcycle accidents, so they're gonna keep it from moving in directions it should not. You do have a nice hard foam knuckle protector. Alpinestars calls this their covered viscoelastic knuckle protector. That sounds cool. That is some sweet marketing jargon. What it feels like, it kind of feels like D3O armor a little bit. It is pretty stiff, but still moldable. It is not hard plastic, okay? And it is pretty thick, so it's gonna provide a good amount of protection. It's comfortable with the way it sits on the back of your hand. You have some stretch panels that work across the back. Up on the cuff, you do have a simple Velcro closure across the cuff area. As we work our way into the palm of the glove, we have synthetic leather with a little bit of stretch here in between the thumb and the forefinger. Touchscreen compatible index finger and thumb that works exceptionally well. We've tested it here at Speed Addicts, so you can be assured you'll be able to use your navigation or your phone or any sort of touchscreen devices while you are riding. We have the goat hide across the fingers here, no perforation, no venting. Again, this is supposed to keep the weather out with that Drystar XF membrane there. We have a nice big foam pad in the carpal bone area, another place that is vulnerable in motorcycle impacts, carpal bones. And then, of course, your pinky finger, abrasion resistant synthetic hide that runs up the length of the fingertip. 1-year warranty from the folks over at Alpinestars. Great shorty option for fall, spring. You want to keep the wet out, but you don't want a thick insulated glove. This Hyde glove from Alpinestars, great option available now at speedaddicts.com or the Speed Addicts Superstore. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.